She sprayed my service dog in the face, right in front of me, with vinegar. She thought the HOA gave her more power than federal law. She thought she could bully me. She thought wrong. And when the handcuffs clicked shut on her wrists, she finally learned a lesson she'd never forget. Chapter 1. Welcome to the neighborhood of nightmares. I never wanted to live in Sunnyside Estates, but after 3 deployments, all I wanted was some peace. Somewhere with shade trees, clean sidewalks, and a quiet enough backdrop that Maverick, my golden retriever service dog, could keep me grounded through the nightmares I never fully left overseas. From the very first step inside the community, Maverick wore his vest like a badge. He isn't just a pet, he's my lifeline. My PTSD can sneak up like a ghost, and Maverick's trained to bring me back. Calmly, gently, without fail. That's why I didn't flinch when I saw the clipboard, and the scowl, and the woman attached to both. Karen Whitfield, president of the HOA, she said, like she was announcing the Queen of England had arrived. Her eyes, icy, judgmental, narrowing at Maverick. I don't believe I approved a dog in this community, I responded gently, calmly. Maverick is a federally protected service dog under the Americans with Disabilities Act. He's not considered a pet. Karen's lips curled up, but not in a smile. People like you always find loopholes, she muttered before marching off. That was the first red flag, but not the last. Chapter 2. Paper cuts and power trips. Over the next 3 weeks, the notes began. Your grass is 1 inch too long, your garbage can was visible for 45 minutes, your mailbox is the wrong shade of black. Each letter signed by Karen, complete with a curly K and a passive-aggressive smiley face. Coincidence? Doubt it. But I fixed everything anyway. I didn't want trouble. Still, I knew it was coming. Then came the HOA meeting. Karen stood up like a prosecutor ready to lay down the law. All dogs, including service dogs, must now be registered with the HOA and wear HOA-issued tags at all times. I raised my hand. That's actually against federal, she cut me off. Federal laws don't override neighborhood rules, she snapped, glaring. I looked around the room. Uncomfortable glances, silence, fear. After the meeting, she leaned in close. If you want to be difficult, I can be difficult too. Her breath was sour with coffee and control. Chapter 3. The spray bottle incident. Saturday morning, peaceful. Maverick resting by my feet on the porch, birds chirping, sun warming my skin. Then, a shadow. Karen, khaki shorts, polo shirt, and something in her hand, a spray bottle. Your dog is in violation. No HOA ID tag, she bellowed loud enough for every porch and window on the block to hear. He's a service dog. You can't legally require... Karen cut me off again. I'm sick of you military types thinking you're above the rules. Then, she stepped forward. Before I could blink, she sprayed Maverick right in the face. Maverick yelped, backed up, pawed at his eyes in panic. My chest tightened. I shot up between them. What did you spray him with? She sneered. Just vinegar and water. Maybe now he'll learn respect. Something in me burned, but years of military training kept me still. I scooped Maverick up, got him inside, and flushed his eyes until the redness faded. He'd be okay, but I wasn't about to let this go. Chapter 4. The law arrives. 911. What's your emergency? I gave the dispatcher the facts, calmly, coldly, clearly. She'd attacked a federally protected service animal. That's a crime. 20 minutes later, police were at my door. I handed over everything. Service dog paperwork, training records. My military ID. One officer stayed with me. The other knocked on Karen's door. I watched through the blinds. She was flailing her arms, voice rising like a kettle left on the burner too long. The officer? Unmoved. When he returned, he had news. She admitted it, but claimed she was enforcing community rules. His face tightened. Interfering with a service animal is a federal offense, and under state law, it's animal cruelty. Then he asked the question, do you want to press charges? I looked at Maverick, and I said, absolutely. Handcuffs, screaming. Karen dragged to the cruiser as neighbors peeked out, stunned. She's finally gone too far, one whispered. Another came over, eyes downcast. We should have spoken up sooner. Chapter 5. The reckoning. The court date came fast. Karen showed up in designer heels, dragging a high-dollar attorney like a Gucci handbag, but no briefcase could fix what she did. The judge, a stern woman with sharp eyes, looked over the case. She didn't smile once. "This community rule you created?" she asked. "It has no authority over federal law, especially where disability accommodations are concerned." Karen opened her mouth to argue,